Hi, One Stars and fellow YouTubians. Thanks for joining me tonight. Tonight, I have Keerath joining us all the way from South Africa. Welcome.
Thank you. Hello, everybody.
So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Basically, I am residing in the country called South Africa, in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, in the city of Pietermaritzburg. I am a Reiki master, intuitive healer, candle reader, photographic healer, and intuitive messenger.
Hmm.
Over the last few years, my energy field has grown wide worldwide. Healing has been done worldwide. So I've grown from strength to strength from being a Reiki master. Anything
That's
else?
wonderful. So, tell us
It's
more.
been it's been an awesome journey. It all started in 2000 when I was on the seaside, had an out of body experience, which I barely shared with anybody because if you tell somebody you had an out of body experience, they'll tell you you're talking nonsense. My first attempt, I was in a tidal pool. I dived into the water. I could read the back of my t shirt, see myself from up above, and it was an amazing experience. First attempt, I ignored it. I thought, mine is playing tricks because I love the ocean quite a bit. And then it happened a couple hours later, and I thought to myself, now this is either freaking me out or it's something that's opening up for me. So I kept it to myself because I didn't want to share it with anybody. As I said before, it's something nobody will really relate to. And after spending the day at the seaside, we decided to go to a shopping mall. And I got approached by a total stranger who told me my energy field is way too high for the entire mall. So we got on talking, and I explained to him what transpired. He said, "Come, let me teach you Reiki. Let me show you the way you can control your energy field." I gladly taken up the opportunity of learning Reiki because the energy levels were going up and down. I was bouncing all over the show. I got attracted to kids that barely could speak, but we would have a conversation of our own.
Hmm.
And it's every time I walked into a function, heads turned, and weird things were happening. So I did the first three levels. I did the third level, the fourth level, and the amazing part came when I got offered to do my masters in a church, which was something totally different because being a Hindu, you would least expect a non-Hindu to be in a church, and I somehow felt at home in the church. Being I think it was a Saint Mary's Church. They adopted Reiki sessions during the Sunday mass, so it was a whole new energy field for me. Once I completed my masters, like everybody else, we got to pursue our careers, see what's out there for ourselves to make a decent living, and Then came the universal signals. I worked for 3 years. I was on holiday for 3 years, and the cycle continued. Eventually, I thought to myself, this can't be happening. I mean, in 3 years, you normally get comfortable in the organization. You're ready to grow, climb up the corporate ladder, so to speak. And every time we got to that stage, it somehow collapsed. Now I reckon to myself, no, this can't be happening. I'm playing a 3 year cycle war with myself. So I decided to heed the calling, take the dive into the universal ocean, and start practicing Reiki on a full time basis. With family support, I decided let me go for it. Intriguingly enough, I was drawn to dowsing rods, which I never used in my entire life. And somehow I searched, I found a pair, and self-taught myself how to use it. I moved on to the singing bowl, which there again, with the help of the universe, I started playing it on my own. So I've incorporated the singing bowl into a Reiki session, which brings out the best in the clients that come through. From there, still trusting the universe, playing around, seeing the niche of what the universe wants. I developed I developed smoky hands, whereby I can light a flame. As you see, I got a candle on the side.
Mm-hmm.
I can smoke my hands, and you get pictures coming through on my hands, which relates to whoever has a question in the on the mind. It draws up pictures. I have tracked and traced missing people with it, and it's an ongoing process for me for myself. That's
That's
basically
incredible.
my journey.
Well,
And recently, as I shared with you, I've developed in a meditative state. I tend to draw pictures, which comes through on a different medium altogether. That is my journey.
what an incredible journey. I'm so honored that you chose to share that with us. And
It's
you're
been
right. Go on.
it's been a pleasure because I mean, with this pandemic that put the world on a pause mode, we search and find people that we think through on a certain medium. That's how I found you. I found quite a few other people, which I follow. And being a healer, basically, you take bits from everybody and you incorporate it into your own meditative state, healing process, or whatever that you desire to fulfill within yourself.
Hmm. Yeah, that's it. I have no words because that is an incredible journey. Not everyone gets to experience that and not on that level. And they get to experience perhaps bits and pieces, but you're so right. Sharing certain things was a faux pas for so long because people
Mm.
didn't believe you. And now we're in a time where we can find like minded people and we can share and we can go on that journey.
That's so true.
Yeah, and I appreciate that because um, it takes a lot of courage not only to believe in yourself, but to actually discuss it on a platform like this. And I think that's wonderful that you do all of this healing, this universal healing, and helping people around the world on a universal level. That's incredible.
Thank you very much. I mean, it's been an incredible journey, and it's yet to unfold so many things.
I bet. What advice do you have for somebody that's just embarking on a journey that involves their gifts?
Well, to me, from my experience, it's you get two sorts of healers. The one sort will do it for the sake of doing it, unknown to what's in store for them, and just sideline it because of the trend of being a Reiki healer, being a healer, being in this. To me, it's you got a choice of your own whether you want to do it for yourself or you want to be one of us where we take it on a broader prospect of healing the world. So if you take it on the journey that I've taken it on, it will be beneficial to yourself and for for the world around you, because each of us come from a different world, raised in a different world, but we have the same intention to live a
Absolutely.
prosperous life.
Yeah, and I find with the pandemic, with everything that's going on right now, so many more people are coming together. So many more people are accepting that spiritual side and sharing their gifts and finding like-minded individuals.
Definitely. I mean, this last from 2015, it's been an amazing journey. I stumbled upon Tyson Bannigan, who deals with dowsing on a broader spectrum,
Hmm.
and I linked up with Christy Warnick through Tyson Bannigan, who she's also an amazing person. And from there, it grew. It grew into the Akashic Academy with Emily Harrison, Coach Nick. Then it moved on to Spirits Sessions, The View of the Light with Rhonda, Bex, and Teresa. So basically, it goes where you are attracted to.
Yeah,
But the main focus is you got to open yourself to it in
that's
order to
true.
accept what what you really want to do.
That's true. And I find if you ignore it, the universe just gets louder and louder and louder until you answer the knock.
It gets louder and it gives you a jolting experience to give you that wake up call.
Yes, that's absolutely true. So on my journey, I've learned to just answer the door.
After we get knocked on the head couple times.
Yeah. So we have a question from one of our viewers. Brian would like to know if that was your only out of body experience or does it happen often?
It's happened, I would say, 6 times so far. Different stages, different places,
Very
and I am
interesting.
always grateful to the ocean for broadening my horizon. Basically,
Do you always go to the same place?
no,
No?
I'm one. I don't like crowds. I'll pick the quietest places,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where I tend to have the best experience. I'll show you very quickly.
Sure.
This is a rock that I found on the rocky shores of Umslanga Rocks, Rocky Beach, basically.
Okay.
And this is, as you can see, is Archangel Michael holding on to the universe. So it all depends on where the universe wants you to be and what you find, basically.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And um, can you control your experiences or does it just happen spontaneously?
Uh, some happen spontaneously where you get into that mode where it just flows through you.
Hmm.
Other times you can control it because I have generated my level to such an extent where I can control it if I want to control it. But being a healer, I have opened the doors for it
Do you also do astral traveling?
a lot,
Do you
to the
enjoy that?
extent I enjoy it because I get amazing comments. I mean, I got a brother that's in the United States,
Hmm.
and now and then he tells my mother to tell me to send some healing his side.
Hmm.
But he reckon not too much, otherwise he's gonna sit with the flying sorter and try and swat me off because he can feel my energy right next to him.
Yep.
So I have, I basically enjoy it. As I told you previously, some people will be shocked. It's 3:15 in the morning. I'm still wide awake, so I enjoy it basically.
Yeah, the time changes quite a bit. It's only quarter, almost 20 after 7 here. So I'm really grateful that you're here and sharing your wisdom and knowledge and experiences with us.
It's a pleasure.
Well, thank you so much.
I mean, you guys gave given me the stepping stone to broaden my stuff.
Oh, well, thank
So uh, it works twofold. As I said, we get to a level where we can play mix and match, make our own puzzle, and move on from there.
you. Hmm.
And everybody's inspiring in their own unique way. It's just that you got to resonate with it, find what you want to see from it, and adapt it to your life.
Absolutely. And energy is universal. So, I mean, it doesn't matter if I'm in Canada and you're in South Africa, energy is universal and energy attracts energy. So,
Exactly. We basically the roots. We basically roots of a major tree.
yeah,
And if you look
exactly.
at if you look the root at the root system, it all leads to one place.
Yeah, and stuff like this, the internet and having tea with the universe and doing live readings and that it allows you to connect with those people that you're drawn to. So I again, this is another thing I'm grateful for.
I enjoy it every single time. I take trips and drives from everybody and see what comes up on my side, and it's been totally amazing.
I agree.
The thing is, if it gets confusing, if you're unsure, there's a whole lot of us around that you can reach out to and get clarity if you need. I mean, when I did my Reiki Masters in 2005,
Wow.
after that, there's nobody to show you the ropes, nobody to understand what you go through. Till you gotta find the willpower within yourself to open yourself and see where it takes you. And
Well, sorry, go on.
my journey has been really amazing. The people that I've met, the people that I've contacted, take you under the wings and show you the way. Unlike before, I mean, once you did the masters, issue your certificate, and that's it. After that, everybody wants to say they are Reiki healers, they are this and that. But where's the support system? It's it's the individual that has to make that effort into reaching out and creating the amazing web that we've created.
Yeah. And as long as you always trust the universe, there's always somebody in your corner.
Always.
Yeah. Do you find there's a large spiritual community in South Africa?
Uh, Not the way that I have preached it,
Mm,
because I mean, religious beliefs are more stronger in this side. And
yeah.
when you tell them you're doing Reiki healing, it's like you are from an alien source, or you're
Well, we
gonna
are.
brainwash. We are, but we're not there to brainwash them. We're there to assist
No.
them. That's the big difference.
Well, and I think in today's day and age, today's society, people are more accepting because of everything that's going on. They're what they've believed, everything is being stripped away. So a lot of people are turning to spirituality now and going within instead of going without to find answers.
Exactly. I mean, we were in lockdown from March
Yeah.
and up to now. I mean, I'm only allowed to start operating from this month because of the restrictions and the
Yeah.
procedures and all that. South Africa is a rainbow nation, but when it comes to the healing side and the tarot reading side and the different setup, it's uh, it's a no go because, as I said in the beginning, you you get two types of healers: the ones that are set out to be the healers, and the others that want to do it for name and fame, which in my books doesn't work because you're bound to get that salt whether you like it or not, and that's when you're
However,
gonna.
when you are a healer, you tend to be able to pick out those that aren't coming from their soul, from their essence. You can tell the difference.
Yeah, but in this country, it's been an uphill battle to convince people to do Reiki healing and stuff. So what we done is we bridged a holistic massage setup
Mm-hmm.
with Reiki healing. So you kind of ease them into massage setup and then bring them onto the healing side.
That's
As I
brilliant.
say, that's the only way they change the mindset.
Yeah, because I feel you have to work your way into it, right? Because it's that way here as well. If you're too aggressive and you come on too strong, people just think you're crazy.
They tend to know that I am crazy because uh, I embody the healing that I do.
That's beautiful.
So in that session, I am not myself.
Mhm.
I'm a totally different person.
Do you leave your body? Do you remember who you are, or do you take on something else and then at the end of it come back to who you are?
That's exactly what happened. And I pre-warn them. I tend to be direct. The truth comes forth. I relay what comes through. I don't sugarcoat it because I feel if you're going to sugarcoat it, it's going to lose the essential purpose of the session that you are allowed to come through.
Yes, and I feel for me the universe never delivers a message that is not meant to be heard.
No.
So, yeah, whatever that message is. So,
Yeah, it comes in its own frequency. So I can't sugarcoat it. I wouldn't want to sugarcoat it because I know it's an experience of its own.
mhm.
And I've out of all the sessions that I've done, people were totally amazed
Oh, I bet.
that that is it actually you that's doing the session, or is it something else? They have said my eye color changes, my facial features changes, so I embody it basically, and
Yeah,
I totally enjoy it.
that's wonderful. That's amazing to be that in touch with your own spirituality and to not let outside influences affect what you're doing. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful gift in itself.
Hmm. I mean, because I bridged it. I come from a staunch Hindu home. Did my masters in a church. Grew up in a small community where we celebrated all religious festivals, be it
Hmm.
Christmas, be it the Islamic tradition. I mean, we are here as patrons to Mother Earth. We are visiting their environment, yet we chose to destroy it for our own self egos, and it takes a lot. This pandemic on its own, I'll be honest, health wise took me for a six. I'll be quiet
Mm,
couple days. I'll be high. I'll be turbocharged couple days. You can feel the energy change.
absolutely.
That's where we need to unite, not based on our belief systems, but based on the individuality of it, what we can offer.
I agree. If we all come from a place of love and put everything else aside, we will unite. We will unite from a place of true, pure love.
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree with that completely.
this country really got to wake up with being on lockdown because the egos are flying too high, and now they're starting to realize material things are here today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah, that's very, very true. Everyone's coffin is the same size at the end of the day.
That's why you gotta admire the hearse. It takes a rich man, it takes a poor man.
Yeah,
In the same direction. There's no changes. It's just that our egos are gone way too high.
absolutely. So our time is almost up. In closing, is there anything you would like to say? Any message you would like to deliver?
Mm, in closing, gratitude to the universe for giving us the opportunity to connect.
Yes,
Gratitude to everybody, even if I haven't mentioned your name. Know that you have been a stepping stone in my journey, and I am here. I got my Facebook name. I got my holistic massage set up on a separate page. I am I am ready to connect with anybody that needs the assistance because we need to widen the web. Some people will think their journey is different, but this hands are here to assist any way I can.
Well, I invite you to leave all of your contact information in the comments. So anybody that's watching this right now or as a replay can reach out to you if they feel drawn to your offerings.
I'll do that.
Yes, and I want to thank you for being here with me today. I'm honored that you took the time at 3 a.m. to join me all the way here in Canada and speak to my lovely Wand stars and YouTubians that check in and keep me going. So thank you for that.
It's been a pleasure. It always will be a pleasure. We are
Well, thank
here to assist each other where we can, to support each other where we can, because we got an amazing web.
Mhm.
We just need to broaden the light and bring more people under the wings to make the world a better place.
Absolutely. Thank you. And thank you, everyone, for joining me today. You could be anywhere and you chose to be here with me, and I am so grateful for that. Take care. Much love. Namaste.
Now I need to go back, share this thing out. Public, share.